Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Everything Poultry. We're all about helping you start and succeed with raising chickens right. And today we're going to talk about something super important for all you poultry farmers out there: feed management. You absolutely have to get this right if you want your birds to grow strong and healthy, and if you want to, actually make a profit. Now, before we jump in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. And don't forget to share this with all your poultry-loving friends out there so we can all learn together. All right, so let's get down to business. We all know feed is the biggest expense in poultry farming. Seriously, it can easily take up over 60% of your total production costs. That's a huge chunk of your budget. But wouldn't it be amazing if we could lower those costs without, sacrificing our birds' growth or their egg production? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Now, one of the best ways to do this, especially if you're in an area with lots of natural resources, is to use local ingredients. Think about things like maize, millet, even cassava peels. They're all fantastic feed components, and they're usually way cheaper than commercial feeds. But here's the thing. We can't just throw a bunch of random ingredients together and hope for the best. We need to make sure our chickens are getting all the nutrients they need at every stage of their growth. And that's where feed formulation comes in. So let's say you're using cassava peels, which are a great source of energy, by the way. But they're pretty low in protein. How do we make sure our chickens get enough protein while still keeping costs down? Well, that's where knowing the nutrient profile of each ingredient comes in handy. We need to understand what each ingredient brings to the table and then combine them in the right proportions. And honestly, mastering this skill can make a world of difference for your poultry business. You'll save money, and you'll have the satisfaction of knowing you're giving your flock a really good diet. Now, another crucial part of feed management that often gets overlooked is feeding time. It's all about timing and efficiency. Think about it, chickens have their peak activity times, just like we do. They're most active and hungry early in the morning and then again late in the afternoon. So if we feed them during these times, they'll eat more and waste less. We're basically working with their natural rhythms. And you know what else can really help with efficiency? Good feeding systems. Investing in automatic or partition feeders can make a big difference. These systems help control how much feed is available at any given time, which prevents spillage and overfeeding. Plus, it saves you a ton of time and effort. If you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more poultry farming tips. All right, now let's move on to something that can really boost your chicken's growth: feed supplements. Even with the best locally sourced feed, sometimes our chickens need an extra boost, especially when it comes to nutrient absorption. And that's where supplements like premixes, probiotics, and essential amino acids come in. So premixes, they're like a concentrated blend of vitamins and minerals that fill in any nutritional gaps in your base feed. Then we have probiotics, which are those good bacteria that improve gut health. They help chickens digest and absorb nutrients more effectively. And of course, we can't forget about essential amino acids. They're the building blocks of protein, and they're crucial for growth and egg production. But just like with any powerful tool, we need to use supplements wisely. Always follow the recommended dosages, because both underdosing and overdosing can be harmful. Now, as your chickens grow, their nutritional needs change too. A baby chick needs a very different diet than a hen that's laying eggs. That's why we have different types of feed for each stage of a chicken's life. Starter feed for chicks, grower feed for pullets, and finisher feed for broilers. If you're mixing your own feed, you'll need to adjust the formulations as your chickens grow. Take their age, their breed, and whether you're raising them for meat or eggs into account. And keep an eye on their growth rate and their overall health. That's the best way to know if the feed is doing its job. Okay, lastly, let's talk about something that might seem a little unrelated to feed. But trust me, it plays a huge role in how well your chickens use their feed, and that's their overall well-being. Stressed or sick chickens just can't convert feed into growth or eggs as efficiently. So creating a healthy and comfortable environment is really important. Think about good ventilation, clean housing, enough space to move around. All these things help create a stress-free environment for your flock so they can focus on what they do best: grow and produce. And don't forget about biosecurity. Controlling who comes into contact with your birds, disinfecting equipment, and keeping up with vaccinations. All these things help prevent disease outbreaks that can really harm your flock and all your hard work. So if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated on the latest poultry farming tips. And don't be shy, share this video with your fellow poultry enthusiasts. Let's build a thriving community of successful poultry farmers. Right, so there you have it. 5 powerful strategies to help you manage your feed, cost maximize production, and take your poultry operation to the next level. Until next time, happy farming.